you start essentially at the Humber River.
Yeah.
So you go Humber to the west end.
I just keep to the western and back. Yeah, it's 2 hours there and 2 hours back.
4 hours each day.
Yeah. Well, I'm an entertainer. If I'm trying to put a new character into my act, like Jack Nicholson, all right, then I work on some material. This trail I've been doing since it started, since I moved into the Palace Pier about 10 years ago.
10 years?
Yeah.
And have you noticed that this year they're clearing the snow?
Oh, absolutely, because I always wanted to come here. They've never had it here before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the Martin Goodman Trail is probably unique because it's really a roadway, okay, for lack of better words. It's a roadway for non-vehicular traffic, okay? We met with transportation and we said, we want you to come up with a plan to designate some priority routes that will be cleared for 2008 as the pilot basis to go forward.
So the Toronto Cycling Advisory Committee asked us to look at a number of designated bike lanes in the city. One of those was the Martin Goodman Trail. We were also asked through the mayor's office. So we looked at it and we thought two really good starts would be from the west end around Windermere, taking it around the western beaches in towards the city. That piece is about 5.4 kilometers. Similarly, on the east part of the city, that's about 5.6 kilometers.
People are going to realize this is an important part of our transportation system, and it's important on the ground physically to have that plowed and to have that available for users, but it's also really important symbolically because it shows that the city is taking cycling seriously.
In terms of the personnel that clear it, usually it's the same personnel that maintain the trail, go up and down, and it's part of their regular beat.
Ross puts in a call to me.
Okay.
To come in for 5 or 6 a.m. and the crew will come 4 or 5. It's his decision.
Hi, I'm Marty. I'm the operator for the machine to clean the bike path here on lakeshore.
My name's Carl and I fill him up whenever he's so.
Okay, good.
I drive around and make sure he's always filled up.
Okay.
Maybe people need to do exercise for their health. This is a beautiful flat piece of walk. Nobody interrupting you, there's no light, you just walk at your own pace, and you're tired, you can lean on a tree and a pole, take a deep breath. I think it's important because a lot of people in Toronto like to walk, jog.
I'm Stuart Campbell.
Maya Bankovic.
And so this is the first time you've used the trail?
In the winter.
What do you think of cycling it during the winter?
Awesome.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
How does it change the city? Does it change the city for you? And if
Sure.
so, how?
It makes a part that would be inaccessible accessible. We get to use the waterfront, get outside. It's amazing.
I use it for running and I use it for bike riding.
Is there anything that you want to say to the guys who actually clear
Thank you. Thank you for thinking about it.
Peter Campaign at Pave Tar Construction.
What does Pave Tar do for the Martin Goodman Trail?
We patrol it through Manny and we clear it and salt it.
All right.
Plow it and salt it.
So do you know the difference you're making in the lives of like cyclists and runners? No, really.
We're making it a lot safer for them to use it when it snows.
Well, and you're changing training too, right? I mean, I'm a runner. I use it all the time, and I'm able to train in the winter now. It's a big deal.
It's our job to maintain it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's part of our contract with the city.
Yeah.
I thanked Manny and the actual Pave Tar crew.
And to tell you the truth, when I did, they looked at me like I was kind of weird. But I also think that moments like that are important. It's important that they know that they've revolutionized my life and the lives of other runners and cyclists like me. Perhaps it's the disconnect between the city workers who are clearing these trails and the actual people who are using them that creates misunderstandings that have let the Martin Goodman be essentially ignored in the winter for so long. So if you happen to be using the trail over the winter and you see any of these guys, Carlos or Peter or Manny, give them a wave. Say thank you. And maybe next year we'll see more trails like the Martin Goodman cleared. That's all. Thanks for listening.